performance of Vṛndāvana Pastimes. So where we were, that the Lord's Jagannath Rath came to Balagandi, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu went to a garden to take some rest. And then what happened thereafter? Who remembers what we discussed yesterday? Boliye. Kaviraj Goswami says, Pratap Rudraera Bhagya. The rising of the fortune of Maharaj Pratap Rudra. That Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu personally embraced him and praised him. So from verse 25 onwards. So that was the location of Balagandi, where huge amount of offerings are made to Lord Jagannath, Baldev and Subhadra. Balagandi Bhogara Prasad Uttam Ananta Anisakadi Prasada Ila Yaranahi Anta. So the prasadam sent by the king had been offered at the Balagandi festival and included uncooked milk products and fruits. What are uncooked milk products? Anyone? Uncooked milk products. Well, simple. Give one or two examples. Uncooked milk products. Why you are taking so long? Have you never tasted uncooked milk products?
Prabhuji, raw paneer or milk? Raw milk.
Milk ही बोल दो ना.
Yes.
Uncooked milk. Paneer is there. Curd is there. Many preparations of yogurt is there. It is cooked. It is not cooked. Sandesh is there. These are not cooked. So, here it is said that the king, previously in the last verse, the king was keen to send many offerings and fruits. It was all of the finest quality. So this is the principle. Anything that is to be offered to the Supreme Lord, it has to be of the finest quality and nothing else. And there was no end to the variety. What are these uncooked milk products here? Chana pana paida amra nari keli kanthala nana vidhi kadalaka arabi jitala. So chana means curd. Pana means fruit juice. And paida means coconut. And amra means mango. And narikel means the dried coconut. Kanthala, this is from kathala, kanthala, jackfruit, and various kinds of bananas and palm fruit seeds. This is the first list of prasadam offered to Lord Jagannath. Naranga cholanga taba kamal bij pura badam chuhara draksha pinda kharjura. So these are the fruits or the dry fruits. What are the fruits and the dry fruits? Narang means oranges. Cholanga means the grapefruits. And tangerines. Anyone knows what is this tangerines? Kamala? Tangerine? Anyone tasted tangerine? Bolo? Yes, Ramya? Kya है tangerine?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, it is one of the variety of citrus fruit. Looks like orange, but it tastes something sour.
Acha, it is like the citrus.
Orange.
Okay. So next time when you have Lord Jagannath offering, try to find it. See the standard. of how offering is to be done to Lord Jagannath. Almonds, dried fruits, raisins, and dates. So many types of fruits and dry fruits. मनोहर लड्डू आदि शते का प्रकार अमृत गुटिका आदि शीररापार. The laddu is, before laddu there is manohara laddu. Manohar is a kind of sandesh. Manohar laddu is a kind of sandesh. So how much prakar? Shateka prakar. Shateka means shataka. Shataka means hundreds. There were hundreds of different type of sweetmeats like manohar laddu or sandesh. Sweets like amrit gutika and various types of condensed milk. अमृत मंद सरस्वती और कुंद कुरी सारे अमृत सार अब्जा और सार पुरी. There were also papayas and saraswati, a type of orange, and also crushed squash. There were also regular cream, fried cream, sarabji. What is sarabji? Yeah, it is fried cream. Any idea? Anyone tried frying the cream? Has anyone done that? Manini Mata? समझ में आ रहा है?
हाँ, हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी.
हरे कृष्णा. क्या ये क्रीम को फ्राई किया कभी?
नहीं सर.
सुना कभी? मैं तो पहली बार सुन रहा. फ्राइड क्रीम, सारब जो उड़ियावासी बताओ. अनुराधा.
दूध का जो क्रीम निकल रहा है प्रभु जी, उसको फ्राई करने से वो होगा सर.
वो फ्राई किया कभी? क्या बनेगा उसका?
नहीं.
फाइंड आउट कि क्या प्रिपरेशन है. There were regular cream, fried cream, and a type of puri made with cream. Wow. Hari Vallabh Senoti Karpura Malati Dali Mamaricha Ladu Navatamriti. There were also the sweets known as Hari Vallabha. Wow. What a nice name. The sweet name is Hari Vallabha. And the sweet made of Sinoti flowers, Karpur flowers and Malti flowers. कभी सुना क्या? Flower ka sweets? See, there is so much to know. There were pomegranates, sweets made with black pepper. Black pepper के साथ भी sweet बनता है. Sweets made with fused sugar and amriti jalebi. Jalebi है क्या ये? Jalebi made with rice powder and chickpea flour mixed with yogurt, fried in ghee and immersed in sugar butter. हाँ, ये पता है क्या है? chickpea flour के साथ. अच्छा आप बता दो. मैं तो पकड़ लिया क्या है ये. जिलीपी. मैंने खाया भी है जिलीपी. What is जिलीपी? Do you know imarti? There are two variants. One is the jalebi, which is made of maida, and the other is the imarti. Have you seen imarti? It is thick and it is stuffed inside. So that is it. Huh? And it is poured in sugar water. चाशनी में डालते हैं ना. जलेबी को भी चाशनी में डालते हैं. तो अभी देख लो स्टैंडर्ड जगन्नाथ जी को भोग को ऑफरिंग कैसे करना है बच्चा. अभी तक हमने ऑफरिंग किया नहीं सही से. अभी आवर स्टैंडर्ड इज फार बिहाइंड. नाउ मोर थिंग्स. पद्मचीनी चंद्रकांति खाजा खांडसार विहारी कदम तिलक खाजा प्रकार. So many varieties of khaja. What are the khajas? Padmachini Chandrakanti Khaja Khanda Sara. There were lotus flower sugar. a kind of bread made from urad dal, crispy sweetmeats, sugar candy, fried rice sweets, sesame seed sweets, and cookies made from sesame seeds. What is khaja? Crispy sweetmeat. By the way, Anuradha ji, your khaja was very tasty. मैंने उसको जगन्नाथ प्रसाद बना के बहुत सा बांटा, ऑलमोस्ट सारा बट गया. And people were saying अब की बार का खाजा बहुत बढ़िया है. पूरी का खाजा नॉर्मली ड्राई होता है, ये तो बहुत जूसी है. नारंग चोलंग अमृत वृक्षेराकार फूल फल पात्र युक्त खांडेरा विकार. There were sugar candy sweetmeats formed into shape of orange, lemon, and mango trees, and arranged with fruit, flowers, and leaves. सुन रहे हैं मतलब स्वरूप प्रभु? अभी हमको लगता है ये क्या नाम है, हल्दीराम, वो बनाते हैं दिवाली पे छोटे छोटे सेब, मैंगो, गुआवा, ये सब बनाते हैं. तो हमको लगता है उसने अच्छा किया है. लेकिन कब का चल रहा है ये? 550 साल पहले ऐसा था. देखिए, there were sugar candy sweetmeats formed into shape of orange, lemon, mango trees arranged with fruits, flowers, and leaves. वो फल ही नहीं बनाते तो पूरा पेड़ बना रखा था. तो शुगर कैंडी. दधि दुग्ध मणि तर्का रसाला शिखारिणी शलवन मुग्ध कुरा आधा खाना खानी. There were yogurt, milk, butter, buttermilk, fruit juice, preparation made of fried yogurt. Wow. Fried yogurt. बनाया आप में से किसी ने fried yogurt? Anyone tried? Yogurt is also fried. मैंने छाछ पिया है, तड़का मारा हुआ छाछ. But fried yogurt का नहीं पता. And sugar candy and salty moong dal sprouts with shredded ginger. lembu kula adi nana prakare achar likhite na pari prasad katika prakar. There were various types of pickles, lemon pickle, berry pickle, and so on. Indeed, I am not able to describe the variety of food offered to Lord Jagannath. In verse 26 to 34, the author describes the various foods offered to Lord Jagannath. He has described them as far as possible, but he finally admits his inability to describe them completely. Prasade purite hoila ardha upavana dekhi asantosha hoila Mahaprabhur mana. When Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu saw the half of the garden filled with variety of prasad, he was very satisfied. Ei Mata Jagannatha kare na bhojana, ei sukhe Mahaprabhu judaye nayana. Indeed, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was fully satisfied just to see how Lord Jagannath accepted all the food. Following in the footsteps of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, a Vaishnava should be fully satisfied simply to see the variety of food offered to the deity of Jagannath or Radha Krishna. A Vaishnava should not hunger for a variety of food for his own sake. Rather, his satisfaction is in seeing various foods being offered to the deity. In Guru Ashtaka, Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur writes, so this comes the point. Everyone sings Guru Ashtakam wrongly, particularly this verse. What is this verse? Chatur Vidhashri Bhagavat Prasadaha. It is Bhagavat Prasad. And what types of prasad? Chatur Vidha. There are 4 types of Bhagavat Prasada. And what do you all sing? Even in this yatra I corrected. It is not Chatur Vidhashri Bhagavat Prasado. It is Bhagavat Prasad. Chatur Vidha means 4 types. What are the 4 types of Bhagavat Prasad? Anyone knows? What are the 4 types of Bhagavad Prasad? Yes, Sonika?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. One is chewed, other is drink, and एक चूसने वाला होता है sucked, and एक leak
Yes,
means
very true.
chatting.
Yes, this is the correct understanding. Some we chew, some we lick, some we directly take inside. So that are 4 types. So that is Chatur Vidhashri Bhagavad Prasada. And if in future, if I find any one of you singing Chatur Vidhashri Bhagavad Prasado, then full yatra fees that fellow will sponsor. Yeah. So many times I have corrected you. Please understand the meaning. Don't become a parrot. Chikari aayega, jal bichayega, dana dalega, jal mein fasna nahi. And what happens? Everybody falls to the grains and is caught. So Chatur Vidhashri Bhagavad Prasada. So 4 varieties of offerings. And what is that? Swadana Triptana Hari Bhakta Siddha. And the aroma, the flavor, the taste, it enhances swad. Swad means the taste of each preparation is enhanced. Like we were having prasad together. So what was the feeling? You were completely satisfied. Kritveva triptim bhajata sadeva. So one is completely satisfied. One is obligated. How? Because that is the mercy of the Lord. The mercy of the spiritual master, in fact. What the spiritual master wants? The spiritual master is very satisfied when he sees all his disciples honoring prasad together and trying to serve each other. The spiritual master is always offering Krishna 4 kinds of delicious food, analyzed as that which is licked, chewed, drunk, and sung. So these are the 4 types. You know examples? What is licked? I will not go into those details. You know very well. What is licking? Chewed, drunk, and sung. When the spiritual master sees that the devotees are satisfied by eating Bhagavad Prasad, he is satisfied. This is very important. Prasad means Swadana Triptam Hari Bhakta Sangha. This principle we should know. The taste of prasad enhances many times when it is distributed and when it is accepted in Sangha. Hari Bhakta Sangha. Kritveva triptim bhajata sadeva. So we should try to serve prasad. Whenever there is an opportunity, we should never be the first to sit and eat. That means that person has no understanding of what is prasad. You see, again, I will read the translation of what Srila Prabhupada is writing here. What it means, Swadana Tirtha. When the spiritual master sees that the devotees are satisfied by eating Bhagavad Prasad, he is satisfied. There are many, many instances in Srila Prabhupada's Leela. One Srila Prabhupada was traveling from Chennai to Mumbai. And in Visakhapatnam, there was his godbrother. He had a Gaudiya Math. And he invited A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada to come. And on his earnest request, Srila Prabhupada changed his travel plan. And Prabhupada stopped in Visakhapatnam. It is there in Madhya-līlā. Many, many years back, I gave class on that. And Visakhapatnam, you know, is on the seashore, just like we went to Jagannath Puri. So there, Prabhupada's god brother, almost his same age. That day was Ekadashi. He prepared very elaborate Ekadashi Prasad. Almost himself single-handedly. And there were at least 8 to 10 Prabhupada disciples with him. And all of them foreign body, none of them Indian at that time. And after preparation and after offering it, he personally served. And when Prabhupada asked his disciples to help him, he said, no, these are all Vaishnavas, they are my guests. And Prabhupada was also sitting on the chair. And when Prabhupada saw that all his disciples were relishing the prasad, and with such enthusiasm, Prabhupada's godmother was serving, Prabhupada was highly satisfied. And then Prabhupada told his disciples that we should learn that how we should prepare and we should offer prasad. This is practically what Prabhupada did. When Prabhupada started to preach in the US, there was no one else. He would himself bring groceries, cut vegetables, prepare prasad, offer to Krishna, serve single-handedly, and even after service, they would leave. Prabhupada would clean the place and wash the pots. So there is so much of Mahima, and by Prabhupada's purity of prasad, their heart transformed, they all became cleansed. The spiritual master's duty is to engage his disciples in preparing varieties of nice foods offered to the deity. Why only chappan? We can have 156 or 256. After being offered, this food is distributed as prasad to the devotees. These activities satisfy the spiritual master, although he himself does not eat or require such a variety of prasad. By seeing to the offering and distribution of prasad, he himself is encouraged in devotional service. I'll share with you one instance. You know, in this Sunday when you all came, most of you came, and you all brought so many preparations. All of you brought preparations for Lord Jagannath. And that was Anand Bajar. So next day, my good friend Balbat Prabhu asked me that you did not come to Anand Bajar. Why did you not come? So I told him, Prabhuji, we were having Anand Bhog. We were having Anand Bhog. Because all of our devotees, they had prepared so much. And after offering to Jagannath, we were all relishing. So whenever we are coming, even if we are coming to temple, like you all came, you will see the reciprocation of deities will enhance. Your meditation will enhance. 2 days before you are coming, you will start preparing your heart. How? You will start thinking of what to prepare. Then you will try to bring the best of the material. Then you will prepare it. You will pack it. And you will bring here and offer to the lordships. And after offering to the lordships, you will offer to the devotees. You will see such satisfaction of heart, such elation of spirit. Everything else will seem so very satisfying. And believe me, if you do so, you will see there will be so much of prasad coming from all areas. As we see normally every Sunday when you come. From so many kitchens, so much prasad comes. So this is what an exchange between a devotee and the Supreme Lord. Not only Mataji's, Prabhuji's, Ravinder Prabhu, our Ravinder Madhusudan Prabhu is a very good shining example. He is himself cooking and bringing for Radha Parthasarthi. He brought very delicious rice, which was filled with so many dry fruits, cashews and raisins. And also that sabji, a very special sabji. So this is see, Caitanya-Caritāmṛta. This is what Krishna is saying in Bhagavad Gita. Patram pushpam phalam toyam yo me bhaktya prayachati tadaham bhakti uparitam ashnami priyatatmana. So this is the Prema. This is the loving exchange between the devotee and the Lord. Even between devotees. What is the verse which talks about loving exchanges? Dadati prati ginnati huyam akhyati prichati unjate bhojate cheva shadvi priti lakshanam. So these are the 6 loving exchanges. What are the 6 loving exchanges? Dadati pratighinnati. Dadati means to give, and pratighinnati means to accept. To offer gifts and to receive gifts. And Guhyam akhyati richati. Guhyam means sharing the heart in confidence. Whatever that is troubling the heart, don't allow it to eat away all the space of the heart. Reveal it. Reveal it to your trusted devotee, to your senior or to your peer. That is Guhyam akhyati prichhati. Prichhati means to inquire. So these are the 4 exchanges. To offer the gift, to receive the gift, to reveal the heart in confidence, Guhyam akhyati prichhati, and bhonjate bhojate cheva, is to offer prasad and to accept prasad. So what is this? Shadbir Priti Lakshana. So these are the symptoms of Priti. And if you will see the purport Srila Prabhupada writes in Nectar of Instruction, we have not started Nectar of Instruction, but shortly we will. Nectar of Instruction is one book. For that 11 verses, one lifetime is short. It is the most, smallest book given by Srila Prabhupada. And to come beyond 4 or 5 verses, it is a preparation of lifetime. Anyway, very important, very, very important part of Krishna consciousness is offering prasad to the deities, offering bhoga to the deities, and distributing prasad. There can be no program without prasad. So never ever underestimate or underprepare, or don't take it lightly. Whenever there is any, even a small event to be organized, very well prepare and very well make arrangement for profuse prasad distribution. You see how much emphasis is given for prasad. So many verses. Ya patra droni aila bhaja pancha shata eke eke jane dasha drona dila et pata. There then arrived 5 or 7 loads of plates made of leaves and of the Caitanya trees. Each man was supplied 10 of these plates. Wow. And in this way, the leaf dishes were distributed. कभी सुना? एक एक व्यक्ति को 10-10 प्लेट, 10 खाली प्लेट. How many preparations will come? अभी जगन्नाथ यात्रा पूरा नहीं हुआ है हमारा. We have just seen the tip of the iceberg. There is so much more. We don't know what is inside. कीर्तनीय परिश्रमे जानी गौर राय तासबार खाओ यही थे प्रभु रमन धाय. श्री चैतन्य महाप्रभु understood what happened. Okay, Kuber has joined. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu understood the labor of all Kirtaniya chanters. Therefore, he was very eager to feed them sumptuously. See, Mahaprabhu is very eager to feed them sumptuously. Panti panti kari bhakta gane vasaila pariveshan kari bare apane lagila. All the devotees sat down in lines, and Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu personally began to distribute the prasada. Prabhu na khaila keha na kare bhojana swarupa gosai tabe kaila nivedana. But the devotees would not accept the prasad until Chaitanya Mahaprabhu took. But what was Chaitanya Mahaprabhu busy in? In service. Sarup Goswami informed the Lord of this. Apane vaisha Prabhu bhojan karite tumi na khaile keha na pare khaite. Swarup Damodar said, my Lord, please sit down. No one will eat until you go. तबे महाप्रभु वैसे निजे गने लाया भोजन करैला सभा के अकंठ पुराया. Wow. How much they ate? Akantha puraya. This is kantha. Kantha from where the voice comes. So akantha puraya. At that time, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu sat down with his personal associates and had every one of them fed very sumptuously until they were filled to the neck. Bhojane kari vasila prabhu kari achaman prasad uparila khao sahasrek jana. After finishing, the Lord washed his mouth and sat down. There was so much extra prasad that it was distributed to thousands. This is another feature of prasadam. That prasadam means it should never be short. It should always be surplus. That is the symptom of proper prasad distribution. Like when we were coming to in the train, there was so much prasad with us for lunch which was remaining. So there was an exchange program. We took dinner and we gave them back Mahaprasad. So if it should not only be sufficient for those who are invited, it should be sufficient to be distributed to even those who are uninvited. So this is the principle which Srila Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is himself establishing. Prabhu re agya Govinda dina hina jane dukhi kangalani karaya bhojane. Following the orders of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Govinda, his personal servant, called for the all poor beggars who were unhappy due to their poverty and fed them sumptuously. Kangalera bhojan ranga dekhe gaura raj hari bolo bali tare upadesh kari. Observing the beggars eating prasad, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu chanted Hari Bol and instructed them to chant the holy name. In his song, Bhaktivinoda Thakur chants Miche mayare vashe yache bheshe khacha habu dubu bhai Jiva Krishna Das ei vishwas kar le aur dukha nai. Jiva Krishna Das ei vishwas kar le to aur dukha nai. So what is the root of all suffering? That we do not accept our constitutional position. What is the constitutional position? Jivere Swarup hoy Krishnera Nityadas. And here, Srila Narottam Das Thakur is saying that Jiva Krishna Das ei vishwas karle to aur dukha nai. So all the suffering and all the tribulation is only for this reason that we do not accept our constitutional position. Prabhupada says in one of the purports of Bhagavad Gita that the position that the living entity takes in this material world is artificial. It is not the original position. Why? Because the original position is Jiva Krishna Das. So if it takes to this, then all his suffering will be over. It is in the 7th chapter, Bhagavad Gita. So simply how to be able to do that? Offer prasad, offer bhoga to Krishna and distribute it. Simple. For the mass of men in Kali Yuga, Mahaprabhu did two things. What is that? Nam Sankirtan and Prasad Vitran. Simple. Two things. And with great scholars like Prakashanand Saraswati and Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, he discussed philosophy. Why? Because they had that intellectual capacity. Kali Yuga people do not have the capacity. They don't have the intellect. So what philosophy can we discuss with them? And those who are very intimate devotees, like Sanatana Goswami, he discussed the Siddhanta of Bhakti. And with Srila Rupa Goswami and Ramanand Rai, he discussed the rasas, the different mellows of Bhakti. Not with everyone and Masada. And he never discussed Ras Leela with anyone. So prasad distribution. Oh people, why are you being captivated by the waves of oceans of nations? If you would immediately accept Lord Shri Krishna as your eternal master, there would be no chance of being carried away by the waves of illusion. Then all your suffering would stop. Krishna conducts the material world under the three modes of material nature, and consequently there are three platforms of life: higher, middle, and lower. On whatever platform one may be situated, one is tossed by the waves of material nature. Someone may be rich, someone may be middle class, and someone may be a poor beggar. It doesn't matter. As long as one is under the spell of the three modes of material nature, he must continue to experience these divisions. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu therefore advised the beggars to chant Hari Bol while taking prasad. Chanting means accepting oneself as eternal servant of Krishna. Very, very important. Chanting means accepting oneself as eternal servant of Krishna, regardless of the social position. Everyone is suffering under the spell of Maya. Therefore, the best course is to learn how to get out of the clutches of Maya. How to do it is stated by Krishna in Bhagavad Gita 14:26. Mam choya avyabhicharena bhakti yogena sevate sagunan samitetan brahma bhuyaya kalpate. One who engages in full devotional service, unfailing in all circumstances, at once transcends the modes of material nature and thus comes to the level of Brahma. One can overcome the spell of Maya and attain the transcendental platform by agreeing, just see the word, not Prabhupada is saying by engaging. One can overcome the spell of Maya and attain the transcendental platform by agreeing to engage in devotional service of the Lord. This is the secret. How much of our heart is aligned, that will determine in which platform we are. Whether we are in the material platform or we are on the spiritual platform. So just by agreeing to be engaged, Prabhupada is very clearly saying, very, very commendable, Prabhupada's revolutionary purport. One can overcome the spell of Maya and attain transcendental platform by agreeing to engage in devotional service of the Lord. Devotional service begins with Shravanam Kirtanam. So don't try to follow what others are speaking. We have least consideration. See very clearly, just by agreeing to be engaged in devotional service, and how devotional service will begin by the process of Shravanam and Kirtanam. Therefore, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu advised the beggars to chant the Hare Krishna Mahamantra for elevation to the transcendental position. On the transcendental platform, there is no distinction between the rich, the middle, and the poor class. We'll take a couple of more, at least 50 we will do. Hari bole boli kangal, preme bhasi aya. Achana adbhut lila, pare gaur raya. As soon as the beggars chanted the holy name Hari Bol, they were immediately absorbed in aesthetic love of God. In this way, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu performed wonderful pastimes. To feel the emotion of aesthetic love of God is to be on the transcendental platform. If one can keep himself in that transcendental position, he will surely return home back to Godhead. In the spiritual world, there is no higher, middle, or lower class. This is confirmed in the Ishopanishad 7. Yasmin sarvani bhutani atmeva abhubhut vijnata tatra ko moha kashoka ekatvam anupashyata. One who always sees all living entities as spiritual sparks. It is ekatvam anupashyata. In quality, one with the Lord becomes the true knower of things. What then can be the illusion or anxiety for him? Iha Jagannatera Ratha Chalana Samaya Gauda Sab Ratha Tare Aage Nahi Aya. So what happened? So at Balagandi, so much of elaborate bhoga was offered to Lord Jagannath. And after the offering, everything was distributed to the devotees. Everyone was fully satisfied. And now it was the time to move on. But what happens? Outside the garden, when it was time to pull Jagannath's car, all the workers called the Gaudas. Who are Gaudas? Who remember Gaudas? Sonika remembers. Only Matajis will remember. Prabhujis, they are. बोलो भाई, मैं पूछूंगा, Ganesh, who are Gaudas?
Prabhuji, they are the devotees. They pull the cart.
They pull the
Cart. That chariot, Prabhuji.
They pull the rope. Okay.
Rope.
Okay. Yeah. They pull the rope. And who are the second categories?
Daita Patis, Prabhuji.
Yeah, Daita. Very good. Good. अरे वो लेक्चर कब आएगा भाई? कितना वेट कराओगे?
प्रभुजी आज सारा अपलोड हो जाएगा.
आज तो तुम्हारा कभी आता नहीं. संडे बीत गया, मंडे बीत गया, ट्यूसडे भी बीत जाएगा. Outside the garden, it was time to pull Jagannath cart. All the workers called Gaudas tried to pull it, but it would not move forward. जगन्नाथ जी को क्या हो गया? ओवरडोज हो गया. तानी तेना पारे गौड़ा रथ छाड़ी दिला पत्र मित्र लाया राजा व्याघ्र होया इला. When the Gaudas saw that they could not budge the car, वो एक इंच भी नहीं हिला पाए, they abandoned the attempt. Then the king arrived in great anxiety, and he was accompanied by officers and friends. Patra Mitra Laya Raja Vyagara Hoya. In great anxiety and haste, he came with his officers and his friends. Mahamalle Gane Dila Rathe Chalaite Apane Lagila Rathe Nabare Tanite. The king then arranged for big wrestlers to pull the car. And even the king himself joined in. Oh, Maharaj Pratap Rudra. But the car could not be moved. Last verse. Vyagra hoya anne raja matta hati gana ratha chalaite ratha barila yojana. Becoming even more anxious. The word is Vyagra. Vyagra means very anxious. Previously also it was there. Vyagra, 48 verse. Vyagra hoya aila. And here it is. Vyagra hoya ane raja matte hati bana. Becoming even more anxious to move the car, the king had very strong elephants brought forth and harnessed to it. So we will see what will be the result. Whoever may come and whoever may pull, but it depends on Lord Jagannath's will. Haribo, Hare Krishna. Bolo. This session में क्या सीखा? What did we learn from this session? Anything that touched or inspired? Madan Sarup Prabhu, you can leave if you have to take your duties to rest. Or if your better half is supporting you, then you can continue.
I already attended.
You already attended.
Yes.
Bolo bhai, what did we learn? We are not reading for time pass, for leisure or for own pleasure. Or what lessons did we learn from today's class? Quickly, everyone.
One was how to prepare bhoga.
How to prepare?
Bhoga.
What the criteria?
Sorry?
What was the criteria? Or what should be the principle?
Should be prepared very opulently.
Yeah, we should bring the finest of material. Nothing less. And as many preparations as possible. As many, as you said, opulently. Okay. Baki, no one learned anything?
Prabhuji, prasad should be distributed among devotees and
So you learned this lesson. Unless and until you distribute, don't start to eat. I can guarantee you, it will give you satisfaction 1,000 times more. I have personally seen that so many times. In my first 10 years of Krishna consciousness, one service I was always engaged in is prasad distribution. Even if we are fasting till 4, the Prabhupada Disappearance Day we used to go. By the time you are serving, it starts after 12. Now the program finishes by 2. So we start serving at 2 and it's, continues till 4 and 5. And after that you try to eat. You will not be able to eat. But you are already satisfied. Full fasting, entire day. That is the potency of prasad. The more you distribute, the more the impact of prasad will enter into your heart. And don't ever think, what will happen to me? When you are distributing, never think that I will not get it. So distribute as profusely as possible. Okay. Yes, there she'll go.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Prabhuji, for general public, one should distribute the prasadam and propagate the Sankirtan. This was personally did by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself. He distributed the prasadam and also he requested all to chant the holy name.
Yes, by prasadam there is purification, and by chanting there is purification. If the purification process takes place, then this philosophy can penetrate. Then one can come to know and accept. See, what was the Prabhupada's quotation? Thus, by agreeing to engage in devotional service, one immediately comes to the transcendental platform. It's not easy. In this age of Kali, everyone is rebellious. He does not agree. So how to bring people to Krishna consciousness? By distributing prasad, by distributing mercy and purifying them. Yes, Sonika?
Hare Krishna, sir. Sir, you have mentioned that.
When is
you
sir
have
coming
told-
in play? I am not your IAR.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Prabhuji, you have mentioned that we should prepare the prasadam for Lord in very loving way and in very finest way, and also it after offering to Lord, we should serve it with very love, means the same love and devotion to the devotees, and the prasadam prepared should be in the sufficient amount, means there should not be any deficit in the prasadam.
Yes, very good. Yeah.
Yes,
So,
Prabhuji.
yeah, this is very important principle. Very important principle. That is why ISKCON is called as kitchen religion. ISKCON is also, Prabhupada said that ISKCON movement is kitchen religion. We are taking people back to Godhead just by feeding them prasad. What is Lord Jagannath's so much of glory? It's only because of Jagannath Prasad. Just by accepting the remnants of the Lord Prasad, one can get all benefit. Okay, so I'll end here. And today I booked for Govardhan. I booked the room for 17th of November. Ravinder Prabhu, you have to send him advance. I'll tell you tomorrow. First, I want to book Vṛndāvana before I give advance. I have told Purushottam Prabhu, he did not go today. Maybe he will go tomorrow. So 16th, 17th and 18th of November is booked. Okay. So please mark these days on your calendar. You have sufficient time. It is almost 5 months. So you do all your work well in advance. So at that time you are available to join and preach and try to bring in as many people. We will try to take 2 buses. Shri Caitanya-Caritāmṛta ki jai, Shri Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami ki jai, Shri Rath-yatra Mahotsav ki jai, Nidai Gaur Premanandi Hari Hari Bol. Hare Krishna. We will continue tomorrow. Krishna will. Hare Krishna. The Rath-yatra is still on.